What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, and partner in Ambrosia Collective. Guys, the Olympia is coming up, and it's a while away. But I'm going to make an early prediction, even before the Arnold Classic. Everybody's come with the Arnold predictions. Oh, Big Rami's going to win, this, that, the other. Look, man, I'm just looking at the Sandow. I want to be the first one to come out with my pick because I think that's the show everybody's gearing up for. I don't think anybody really cares about the Arnold this year. I actually predict for the Arnold. Funny, I think Dexter Jackson is going to come up and win it in his final year of competing. Unfortunately, Olympia has much more talent. The Olympia has much more competitors who are challenging and vying for that Sandow. Okay, check it out. Going into the Arnold, I'm seeing all these pictures on the interwebs. I'm seeing Big Rami, his leg looking like a distorted turkey leg from Disney World. Just a big, meaty fucking hamstring and glute, weird looking thing. You got, well, Dexter, of course, right? Coming in. I think Dexter's always top 10, no matter what. Dexter can compete at 75 years old and still place top 10 in the Arnold of the Olympia. He's that fucking good. I don't really give a shit about any of that, man. I'm looking at the Olympia. Boniak competing for the top, right? We had another guy in the top 3, but I don't know if he's going to have an issue getting his visa again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to think about that, right? So what does that leave us with? Well, you got Boniak, Big Rami, and I think you're going to have a top 2. Dexter's last year, I don't see him in the top 5 this year. I don't. I want him in the top 5, but I don't know. I don't know. If his last show, he'll either bring it or he'll start fading. Don't know. He's also doing the Arnold. I think it's going to come down to 2. The all-time greatest 212 competitor, Flex Lewis. I don't think we'll ever see a 212 competitor as dominant as Flex Lewis. And my man Brandon Currie. Both guys are friends of each other's. Both guys are friends of mine. I actually think Flex is going to jump in his first year in the Open, and I think he's going to be top 2. Okay? I don't see Boniak bringing it. We've already seen him next to Currie. And Currie, in my opinion, was not off last year. I'm not going to say he was off. He won the Mr. Olympia. He wasn't off. He had glutes, hamstrings. Was he 100%? No. He has a little more, a little better condition. He can push a little bit harder. Because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with the best of the best of the best, every percent counts. Every little nook and cranny, every striation, every vein, it all matters. It comes down to the minutia, right? So Brandon, last year, was good enough to win. I don't think he was pushed. I don't think Boniak was at his best. I thought it was, and with Roden still being bamboozled by the IFBB for a crime he's yet to be convicted of, and if you look at the facts, there's really no evidence that points to him actually doing it, but that's besides the point. Roden would throw a big axe in the wheel right here. Like you're riding your bike along, riding. All of a sudden, bam! Someone sticks a broomstick right in your spokes. That's what Roden would do to the Olympia. Because Roden, even though he's 44 years old, and even though he's been out of the game, dude, my man's been training. My man's been training like he has a show next week. I think he'd come back and beat his Mr. Olympia self. I think he's that damn good. Do I think he'd beat Brandon Currie if they're both at their best? Let's get into that. So what do I see happening? I think Big Rami is going to let us down for the Arnold. I think he looks great on an iPhone and photoshopped or whatever filter they used a few weeks out from the Arnold. Like every show he's ever done, He's going to overcarb, undercarb, or whatever the hell they do over there. And he's going to come in and disappoint and barely make the top 5 if lucky. Just getting it for marketing, okay? I predict Dexter will look like Dexter. Dexter looks as good as he did at the '08 Olympia. But I do think we've gotten better. No matter what the Dorians of the world and the Ronnies of the world, all these guys I love and respect say, I believe that Brandon right now, even at the Olympia, not 100%, would beat Dorian in his prime. I fucking said it. Put them next to each other, man. Brandon's got better shape, symmetry, and not only that, his legs are good. They're conditioned. Standing next to Dorian, if you put them up against each other, I've seen people do this online, I think he beats Dorian. Dorian was great for his era. Arnold was amazing for his era. Arnold's legs right now would look like he's riding a fucking chicken. Let's be real here. But in his era, he was the greatest. The greatest. Is he the greatest of all time, era for era? Of his era, he's the greatest. Is he the greatest of all time? No. For that, we have to go numerical. Who's the greatest of all time? Ronnie Coleman. Not because he looked the greatest, just because he won the most Sandow's. I like numbers. If you have 8, everybody else has 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The guy with 8 wins. Just like in a football game, just because, let's say, the Niners played a better first 3 quarters, the fucking Chiefs still won. Ronnie's the greatest of all time. Shut the fuck up if you say otherwise. However, there's not that many Olympias. So every one of those men who've won the Mr. Olympia, cis, male, as we say nowadays, they're all fucking phenomenal. I think Rami's going to let us down. I think Rami's going to get up there, and I think he's going to look either fluffy or his shape is just weird. He's got really big legs. He's cartoonish. It's not pretty. Same reason Kai lost to Phil. Kai's an amazing bodybuilder. It's just not the classic structure of a physique we look for. I think Rami's barely going to crack top 5, if he cracks top 5. If I'm wrong, I apologize, Big Rami. I'm a fan. I love big, nasty physiques, but I'm just talking as a guy making a prediction here. I don't see Boniak coming back and beating Brandon. Brandon's too round, too full. He has no fucking weak points. Even Dorian said when he was dissing him, the guy has no weak points. He's not in condition. Well, you can't fix muscle insertions. I can't fix these shitty triceps, but I can get leaner. And if Brandon took heed to that warning, he'll be like, well, fuck, maybe I should get leaner, but not so lean that he loses his beautiful fullness and muscle bellies, right? Don't want to lose those. So that's why that's why they call Frank Zen the chemist, man, because it's all about that balancing act, right? Okay, Flex Lewis. You know why I love Flex Lewis? Katie, you know why I love Flex Lewis?
Why?
Because he makes me feel tall. That's where I think Flex has a disadvantage here. At 5'2", 5'3" in heels, I think when he stands next to Brandon, who's my height, not exactly a tall man, he's going to look smaller. And I think he's going to look more squatty, and he's not going to look as symmetrical. So next to Brandon, with equal great proportions, I think he's going to win that. However, here's where Brandon has to be careful. I might be the first one putting Flex Lewis in the top 3 here. I don't give a fuck. We can look back at this in September and figure it out. Here's where Flex Lewis can win. There's not one guy on that stage that gets as crisp, nasty, and shredded as Flex. If Flex brings in his trademark conditioning, and if Brandon doesn't improve his conditioning from last year, or it comes in slightly worse, Flex might go from being the 14 millionth time to 212 and under Mr. Olympia to the straight up open Mr. Olympia winner. However, put my prediction right now. Okay, right now. This is my top 4 for the Olympia. And this might change by September. This is Dexter's last year. I assume he's doing the Olympia. I heard last year, so I'm assuming the Arnold isn't his last show. My final prediction for the Olympia, as of February, whatever it is. Brandon Currie will repeat as the Mr. Olympia champion. Flex Lewis will come in second. William Boniak will come in third. Coming in fourth for his final Mr. Olympia will be Dexter Jackson. at like 74 years old. Not just kidding, Dexter's like 50. Anyway, what do you think? I know I'm a bit premature about this, but as Katie can testify, I'm premature a lot of the times. So all I'm asking is, what's your opinion? Comment down below. By the way, guys, I like this bodybuilding stuff. I'm getting back into training, bodybuilding. The vlog, let me just explain the vlog. Can't do it with the traveling, falling off. I found myself uploading shit at 2 a.m. at night trying to edit on a hotel modem. It's not gonna happen long term. I'll bring it back when I'm about 2 months out from my show. Apologize for that, but I'm human and I'm out of time, okay? And I need sleep. But anyway, guys, let me know your thought. Comment down below. And do you agree with me? Who do you have top 4? Comment down below, share this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel. That's not a game. Let's talk about my coaching. Yes, I offer coaching. Diet, training, supplementation. I offer it all. My coaching, as you can find out about on marclobliner.com, covers everything. In fact, I believe I'm one of the only coaches or the only coach who offers and actually demands daily check-ins, because you need daily check-ins to get optimal results. Let me tell you this, if you're looking to get the body of your dreams, if you're looking to get healthier, if you're looking to get ready for a show, if you're trying to reverse diet, whatever it is, I have the experience and knowledge to help you reach your goals. To find out more about my coaching services, see www.marclobliner.com. The Outright Bar was created for my kids. My kids need a snack to eat during soccer tournaments, and also I wanted a bar for myself to eat pre-workout, post-workout, and also throughout the day. You want your Outright bars right now. That's why we have a partnership going with the Vitamin Shop to make sure that we're in all 750 plus locations, providing the best price, the best service, the best people to give you the Outright bar when and where you need it. Whoever you are, whatever you do, the Outright bar is perfect for you. Containing 14 to 20 grams of high quality protein, mainly from whey protein isolate, containing healthy fats from peanut butter and carbohydrate from the superfood honey. The Outright bar is perfect no matter who you are. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look who I ran into in LA.
Good to meet you. I've been watching your videos a long time. Tell me about this protein bar.
So it's the Outright bar, man. It's all natural ingredients, made with real food. None of that. You ever want to work out? You want just a little snack, a little bar before training, but you know the other bars might give you a gut bomb.
Right.
This is something that doesn't have any prebiotic fiber, no glycerin, no sugar alcohols. It's whole, real food.
That is a tasty bar.
Really?
It's easy to eat. It's not too chewy. Normally eat something like this with a big ass glass of milk. That's good.
So it's like a cookie.
Really good. No, it's not good.
If you want, we also have the, want to try the almond butter one while we're here?
I'd love to.
All right, so this
That's a badass bar.
This is made with almond butter, Steve.
That's a winner too.
Really?
He's badass. Good protein bars. Where can people find these?
Well, they can find it at many retail stores. You can find it at tigerfitness.com.
2 badass protein bars. So they get 2 double middle fingers up from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line.